Okay, this is something that I hear very often in the corridors of organizations when they're, mulling over implementing OKRs. It's a good question, and there is a very simple answer to that. OKRs are not, there's a misconception, right? That OKRs and KPIs are interchangeable and they can replace one another. That's not true, right? I hear this from many organizations. Deepa, we are already doing KPIs, so do we need to do OKRs? Let's clear the air here. OKR stands for objectives and key results. This we know. KPIs stand for key performance indicators. Whenever there is an OKR implementation that happens in an organization, the objectives are defined, the key results are also defined based on what the objective is, and this actually is derived from the strategic imperatives of the organization. Now, once you set the OKRs, once the OKRs are designed and defined, you need a way to measure whether those objectives are correct, whether they've been set right, and whether the organization is moving in the right direction and closer towards the objective. How do you measure that? The outcome is measured through key results. The key result is basically the end result, the outcome of what you're trying to do and whether you have achieved your destination. The process, the milestone of how you measure whether the key result is being achieved, whether you're moving closer and closer towards the key result, or if it has moved in a different tangent, that measure is what KPI is all about. So it essentially is about the milestone of a key result, the efficiency and the effectiveness in the way which you have, in which you have defined your initiatives. So the initiative that you have taken for the key results, whether it is being helpful in achieving those outcomes, those results, that can be measured with the help of KPIs. So KPIs are not a replacement for your OKRs. KPIs come much after your OKRs are set. OKR is basically a strategy framework. It's an organization transformation framework. It helps you with business visibility. Now, to measure the effectiveness, whether the objectives are right, whether the organization is moving in that direction, whether it's going right or not, the measure of that can be seen through the KPIs. So the KPI definition comes much later in the OKR cycle. So to summarize, KPIs are essential in your OKR implementation journey. It is important for you to understand whether your OKR is going in the right direction or not. If not, you may need to make course corrections. So neither can you do an OKR implementation without KPIs, nor are KPIs a replacement for OKRs.